Refugees have always been a serious concern for many, for those that live it and those standing strong to assist those in need. Welcome to today's special segment on two extraordinary organizations that unite the bond overcoming hardships. I'm your host, Sarah Massoud. Adopt a Refugee and ERUTHA are both organizations in the community that provide assistance programs to those in need. Refugees are constantly pushed away from their own home, being forced to find another place to call home, or better yet, a place where they can be safe. Many are being singled out, kidnapped, persecuted, raped, and even murdered. They have no place of security and are forbidden to work, forcing young women as young as 9 years old into prostitution. Prohibited from going to school, worshiping, and are even prevented from living normal lives. Not only do they lose their homes, their jobs, but their food, water, and other basic necessities have become limited. This is where an organization like the Adopt a Refugee Family Program is needed. Successfully, Adopt a Refugee has been working to aid these refugees for a little over a year now. Adopt a Refugee Family was organized in mid-2007 to help refugees driven from Iraq. In August 2011, $49,673 in donations were sent to overseas to help over 600 families, equaling to an individual count of 3,500 refugees. The program's overall to-date success has sent over $1.8 million to the countries of Jordan, Syria, and Lebanon, courtesy of the Adopt a Refugee Family Program. ERUTHA is another organization that provides programs and services in the community. Aside to many of their programs, ERUTHA takes leadership with their youth refugee mentoring program, providing mentors to students in a big brother, big sister, one-on-one style. Both organizations understand the conditions that refugees are living under, and together they united to host an event. A comedy dinner titled LOL, Laughing Out Loud, in order to raise money for further assistance to families in need. They took the approach of hosting a lighthearted event, with stand-up comedians entertaining the night, as the founders of each organization informed their programs and the many ways to help the cause of refugees. Many Arab Americans throughout the community attended to support this special event. Tell us the importance of why you decided to perform here tonight.
The importance is to send a message, also to help out with the charity. It's a real good event, something that we can all, get together, raise money, have fun with it, so that's it's the most important thing. So.
What is your message to the Arab American community here?
I always say, hey, we always work hard, but we also need to also realize that we also need to go out there and just enjoy what we have, enjoy life, be thankful for what we have, be thankful. It ain't all just about having the big cars, the big houses, stuff like that. It's about, having a good family and just being brought up, to realizing that, this is, it's people out there that have worse than you. So, like the people that we're trying to raise money for, the kids, everybody else, that's what we're doing it for, At the end of the day, it's just for a good cause, so.
Right. What was the importance of having a comedy performance for an event like this? Why make people laugh? What's the importance of combining those two kind of emotions together?
At the end of the day, laughter is the best medicine. You gotta laugh, you gotta make people, enjoy themselves. And then for a good cause like this, where people can come out, hear some jokes, have a great dinner, get together, have a few drinks, and at the end of the day, raise up some money for some people, And that's what it's all about, having fun, letting loose, and still raising some money. So I'm one of the comedians. I'm just here to have fun, give a shout out to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. There you go. So.
Thank you.
I really want to thank everyone for coming, and I know we're going to thank our sponsors, but I do want to thank you all very much for your support. Iruta, as Brian said, I guess I can answer the question, because he didn't even know what it meant. And what it means is awakening. It means awakening in our old Aramaic tongue. And the goal, the purpose of that name is really because we wanted to stir some kind of passion in our youth, in our Chaldean youth, to really be involved in the community and give back to the community. And 3 years ago, a group of like-minded individuals got together and created this organization for the purpose of creating new leadership in our community. And what do we do for Aruta? We do a lot of things. We do youth refugee mentoring. We have a program where we go into schools and we tutor the young refugees after school and get them to be more comfortable than they currently are with the language and with their skills, with math and science and so forth.
MEA TV, that's filming it tonight. Everybody give them a round of applause.
I would like to start by thanking all of you here for coming to support this event. I'll make it really short. I'd like to tell you a little bit about Adopt a Refugee Family Program. As many of you know, the program was initiated in 2007, about 4 years ago. The main reason was we have a lot of our people who are stranded in Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, and Turkey with no one to help them. These are widows with little girls, orphans, and we feel it's our responsibility to help our people. So we started the program by having families here sponsor families who are stranded in these countries. Of course, it's a very thorough process. We have representatives in these countries that screens these families and makes sure that they qualify. They're the Jesuit fathers working with our bishops. They would go to these houses and see If they are really in need, they fill out a form, and when they determine they do qualify, they send us the names, and we match them up with families here who are willing to help them. And each family needs about $100 a month to help them survive and make their ends meet. Of course, it does not cover all of their expenses, but it does good 35%. And I see in this room many families, many people who have refugee families that they have sponsored themselves. Please give them a big round of applause. We cannot do it without you. It's because of you. To date, we have been able to help 100,000 people. 100,000 people because of you. And it starts with an idea, everybody wants to help, but I think it's the love and compassion in each one of you that push them to take that action and to help a family in need. If you have not sponsored a refugee family, I urge you to please make a pledge this holiday to help a family in need. I don't think you can receive any gift or give any gift that will give you as much internal satisfaction as making a difference in somebody's life. As Mother Teresa would say, it doesn't matter how much money we've made, what kind of diplomas we have hanging in our walls. It's how we touch other people's life. It's how I was hungry and you gave me to eat, naked and you clothed me, homeless, and you sheltered me. Please keep that in mind this holiday season. Thank you. Have a great day.
The importance of the organization, the event tonight.
The goal of our organization is to help the Chaldean Assyrian community and all the communities surrounding to better embrace education, culture, and family values. What we do, we have 4 major programs. We have a youth refugee mentoring program, professional mentoring program.
Go ahead and tell us about the importance of hosting an event like this.
The importance of hosting an event like this stretches far and wide. What we want to do is expose ourselves to not just one area, but all areas. And doing an event here with an established organization like Adopt a Refugee will really help us not only get our name out there, but can also help fund our programs that are standing right now so we can continue to help refugees that are entering the country, as well as Chaldean and Assyrians that are living in the country right now.
Perfect. How are your expectations tonight? What did you think of the turnout of the event and how everything's going so far?
Our expectations for the evening tonight, we exceeded expectations. We've had a very good turnout so far.
What is your message or what would you like to say to the Arab American community?
To say to the community at large, I want to say just remember where you came from and your values. Understand that family and friends and your culture are very important to you. They're not only crucial to where we used to live, but to where we're currently living right now.
About your organization first.
The organization, the Adopt a Refugee Family, basically has been helping refugees who are stranded in Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan for the last 4.5 years. We've been able to help over 100,000 people and sending close to $2 million. Of course, due to the generosity of the community and all the sponsors and donors. It takes $100 a month to help a family in need. 100% of that, and 4 level of transparency are assured to the donor. So every penny goes to the families in need, and they have 4 ways of verifying that. And everybody works on the program as a volunteer.
Well, that's perfect. Now, this being it, the second annual, you've had a tremendous amount of great results. What are your expectations for the future?
Well, this is only one of so many events that we hold, and all of it is channeled toward helping more families in need. As you know, the crisis in Syria is forcing a lot of our people to flee to Turkey, to flee to Lebanon. So there's a great need there. Even though we're helping about 500-600 families every month, we can take another 200 or 300 now if we had the donors. So every month we get new donors, but the demand is a lot more than the supply of donors.
Wow, that's incredible. What is your recognition, or what did you think of tonight's crowd, and who came and supported, and who is here tonight?